Tiffany, welcome back to my soda shop. If I look a little bit red, it's because while trying to get the thumbnail for this video, I knocked over my iced coffee and it went everywhere. Welcome to my March book haul. I have been going absolutely crazy. I want you to understand that that's not an exaggeration. I've been going fully feral. I have been spending money as if I have unlimited amounts of it. And I want you to know, Tiffany, from me to you, I do not have unlimited amounts of money, but I've been buying so many books, and not even just like books, but like also manga. I've been going crazy with the manga. I have a lot of books here, more than I thought I had, until I like lifted all of them. And then I was like, oh, this is a lot of books. I hope you're ready to see what the fuck is going on. But I also want to talk to you, Tiffany, about how I'm a creative person, right? Like I am a drawer. And people who draw don't say that, but you know what I mean? I like to be a little bit artistic. Not even just like in terms of like this medium, which I would consider art, but also like pen to paper. Like throughout my entire life, I have been drawing, usually girls, which like now that I think about it is kind of gay. And maybe I should have known that I was a little bit fruity, and I'm interested in getting better at drawing. And that's where today's sponsor, Craftsy, comes in. Craftsy is an online community of creative, like-minded makers. That's the thing. There are over 2,000 classes ranging from crocheting, knitting, drawing, painting, journaling. There's so many different avenues to go down when it comes to Craftsy. Craftsy classes include step-by-step instructions plus downloadable, easy to use resources. You can start literally anywhere. You could start as a beginner, intermediate, expert, it doesn't matter. I have been looking at classes on Craftsy about drawing and illustration. I took this one class from this one guy named Gerardo. He was talking about proportions and anatomy in drawing, which I really need help with because I'm not that good at it. I want to get good at it though. And his class was super helpful. He broke it down like step by step. And now I've been practicing and I'm getting better at it. And that's the thing. Every class that I've looked at, that I've taken with Craftsy, has been taught by somebody who's fully an expert, who knows what they're talking about, and who is good with instruction on helping you, no matter where you are in your journey, get the job done. Now, Craftsy came to me and they were like, Jordaline, we want people to live their creative dreams. And I thought, yeah, I want that as well. So they gave me a little linky link, right? It's in the description. You can sign up for Craftsy's 1-year premium membership and get it for $1.49. $1.49 for 1 full year of access to their premium catalog and their premium like live streams and stuff like that for $1.49. Like $1.49 is a crazy price, but it's only for the first 1,000 people to click the link in my description. The first 1,000 people to click the link in my description will get a 1-year premium subscription to Craftsy for only $1.49. Follow your creative dreams. Once again, click the link in my description, sign up for Craftsy for their 1-year premium membership for only $1.49 for the first 1,000 people. Thank you so much to Craftsy for sponsoring this video. Let's get started with the book haul, okay, Tiffany? We're just gonna grab and we're gonna go. I did pick up the special edition of Sword Art. That's the thing too, Tiffany. I'm not this kind of girl. I'm not a girl who does this kind of thing, who buys books like this. I saw this cover and I thought, yeah, that's something that I'm gonna need immediately. The sprayed edges are cute. I'm not like living for them. I don't care. It's this. This is what I love. I'm really not a special editions kind of girl. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think that these kinds of books, these special editions, are the final boss of capitalism. But I am also a dark mistress of capitalism. So really, who's the fool? I think I'm the fool. I'm the fucking fool because I bought it. And this is one of T. Kingfisher's books that I don't own. So I figured, why not? Why not? Just go crazy. So I bought it. This, from what I know, is about a girl who falls in love with a guy who's also a sword. Which isn't necessarily like my favorite thing, like, because I'm not really into the hetero romance right now. But if it was going to be a hetero romance, I think it should be between a woman and a sword. I did also buy the 5th volume of Heartstopper. It pained me. It does still pain me that I bought this because I'm homophobic. No, I'm just kidding. Because I own the first 4 in the UK editions. And the UK editions, they have like a very specific kind of paper that they use. The North American editions, the paper is different. So it's a different feeling. I wish I had one right now so I could show you, but I'm too lazy to get up. And sure, maybe no one would ever notice, but I would notice, okay? I thought, fine, whatever. I'll just buy the thing even though it's different, because I used to buy them from Book Depository before Book Depository decided to end it. Anyway, so I did buy this. I honestly haven't even read this volume yet, so oopsies. One of my patrons, Amanda Lamb, you know who you are, Amanda. She bought me this off of my Amazon wish list, and I'm so thankful. Can I be honest with you also? I'm currently actually reading it. I'm like that far in. I think I'm like 60, 70 pages in. I'm 88 pages in, and I love it so far. I haven't gone back to it because I've been really, really busy lately, but I love it so far. It's so good, and I ship myself with Anna. Because she's described as like a white-haired, yellow-eyed woman. I thought, that's hot. I want that girl. But then also, I'm kind of into Din. Anyway, this, from what I know, from what I can tell, based on just like the 88 pages I've read, is about a like Sherlock and Watson kind of esque thing, but it's set in the fantasy world. And our main character, Din, he is able to have like a photogenic memory. It's like a murder mystery fantasy kind of thing. Amanda did very kindly gift me this copy, and I'm so thankful. Thank you so much, Amanda. Some of them are a little bit sticky from the coffee. I also have At the Bottom of the Garden. This is by Camilla Bruce. I haven't read this yet. I also have not heard anyone talk about it, but I also don't have my hand too far into the booktube ass. Do you know what I mean? So maybe I'm just like not seeing it. But either way, this, from what I know, is about a woman who starts a new job as a live-in nanny, or like a governess kind of thing, but she's evil. I think the children who she's taking care of know that she's evil, and so they're like, we're gonna get you and prove that you're evil. And she's like, how dare you, you stupid kids. I think that's what this is about. But let me know in the comments if you've read this and what you thought of it. I would love to know. Also, in case anyone's wondering, my nail came off and it hurts. It hurts like a motherfucker. That's the one thing about having long nails that's not great, is that they can come off, and it fucking hurts, bro. Oh my god. I also have Coup de Grace. Is that how you say it? Coup? This is like a French translated horror novella. This is about this guy who like kills himself, right? And then he ends up in purgatory, which seems to be, I think, a train station. I've only really read, I think, the first few pages. Yeah, I got to page 33. I haven't finished this yet. Also, before he ended it, he gave this dude like a hand job or a blow job in a bathroom or something like that. So that was crazy. I got this from my local bookstore for a deal. I think I got it for like 50% off. The only reason I know that this exists is because it was on my Amazon wish list, but then I saw it at the store and I was like, that's recognizable, let me buy it. It says on the back that meeting the family is scary, surviving them is a nightmare. I don't know what that means, but either way, I'm excited. This book haul is kind of a little bit less, I don't want to say formal, but it's like a little bit less structured than my usual book hauls. Another horror, I have The Body Harvest. I bought this on a whim. I saw it at the bookstore and I read the synopsis, the back, and I thought, yeah, that'll do. This is about this guy named Will and this woman named Olivia. They meet at a grief share group and quickly bond over their brokenness. However, they both have like a weirdo secret that they both get off on other people being sick. So I feel like they're gonna try to get people sick. Either way, this seems like fun, but also kind of gross, and I'm really into it. I have Flyboy by Casey LeBlanc. When the day ends, his real life begins. This I bought, I think, because it had like a trans main character. I was right. This is about a trans boy. A horrible thing happens at school. He like gets his ass kicked so badly that he literally needs stitches. So his mom is like, you know what? We're gonna send you to a Catholic school, because that makes fucking sense. It doesn't, but anyway, so he goes to the Catholic school and it's like not that much better. But when he goes to sleep at night, he starts having these dreams about this circus where he is the boy that he wants to be seen as. It seems cool, but it's also like really not that cool. I'm really excited to read this. The cover very much sold me, if I'm being honest. I don't remember if I've hauled this, but I did buy my own copy of Peter Darling. This book. This book, oh my god. This is also a book about a trans boy. And it's the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen in your entire life. It's a Peter Pan retelling, and it will change your life. You think I'm joking, and I'm not, bro. I sobbed at the end of this. I love it so much. I also have The Lamb by Lucy Rose. This is about a weirdo family, this mother and daughter. They live in the forest, and I think they eat people. They have like a little cottage. It seems cute. People find the cottage because maybe they get lost and then they eat them. But then there's like this girl who shows up and the main character is like, wait a minute, I'm a fucking gay person. I'm into that girl. I don't want to eat her. But the mom is like, no, we're gonna eat her. That's as far as I understand. I did buy these two books, which is Night's Edge and First Light by Liz Karen. I didn't know that these were vampire novels, but when I read the synopsis for the first one, I was like, cool, I'm gonna need that. I did get them from Book Depository too, so they were like really cheap. It's about this girl whose mother turns into a vampire. Our main character keeps her mother like locked in a room and tries to salvage her, tries to save her basically. It seems very dark, very fucked up. And also I kind of do love horror stories about women and their mothers. That's the relationship that fucks all of us up. Just bought this recently, and that is The Will of the Many. This is by James Islington. This is a fantasy novel, I think. Kind of wanted to get the other cover, but now that I've seen the cover for book 2, I'm kind of glad I got this one because I do really like the cover for book 2. I don't know how I feel about this cover. It's kind of too sci-fi in my opinion, kind of giving Dune, even though I've literally never seen or read Dune, but it's giving that. This is about a school. That's literally all I know. Also, my edition has these yellow sprayed edges, which kind of reminds me of like a warm piss. So that's fun. All I know is I bought this because of peer pressure, because you booktube girlies have been getting on my fucking nerves, being like, I love The Will of the Many. And I'm like, okay, fine, I'll fucking buy it. God, it's all your fault. Watch me blame everyone other than me for my actions. Another horror novel is The Black Tide by K.C. Jones. I think I also bought this on a whim. I saw it at the bookstore and I thought, okay, fine, I'll buy it. Just because I knew that it came out, but I never really had any interest in it. But then when I saw it at the bookstore and I read the back of it, I was like, fine, I guess I'll buy it. This is my issue, Tiffany. I'm very much like flase blah. Is that the saying? Very flase blah. And this is gonna bug me. Very like blah blah, you know? When it comes to buying books, I don't put a lot of thought into it. I just pull out the money and I give it to them. And I take the books home. And I think another thing to add to my pile. It's a problem. But I'm honestly like not even that mad about it. This is, from what I can tell, an apocalypse novel about two people who like fall in love and then the apocalypse happens. And so they have to like survive the apocalypse together. But it's also like on a beach. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, speaking of people falling in love, I also got this on sale at my bookstore. This was also 50% off. And this I had also, I think, put on my Amazon wish list. This, from what I know, is like a sci-fi, but also gay. There are also images on the inside of the book, so that's kind of fun. Yeah, I don't know what to expect from this. It does seem like a beautifully formatted book though. Look at that. That's crazy. And honestly, the cover sold me. So if you've read this, please let me know what you thought of it. I would love to know your opinion. Another horror book that I bought on an impulse is The Living Dead. This is by George A. Romero and Daniel Kraus. I, in case you don't know, have always staunchly been a non-zombie horror person. I was scared of them, to be honest, like too scared of them to watch any zombie content. Like the zombie content I would see would literally scare me, like terrify me. So I was like, no thank you. But lately, within the last like 6 months, maybe to like a year, I've been getting into like zombie stuff, right? I watched this television show called All of Us Are Dead. It's a Korean show and it was amazing. Loved it. I watched all like 24 fucking episodes or whatever it was. And then I also watched Train to Busan, and that was also really, really good. Also because I'm a huge Gong Yu fan. So I've been watching a lot of like specifically Asian zombie type of content. I haven't really like ventured into like American zombies because I do think that American zombies are scarier than Korean zombies. Is that a hot take? I don't know if it is. Either way, I'm getting more into zombies, and so I figured why not try this book, because I've also been staring at it for like a while, because I'll see it in the bookstore and it'll be like, hello, hey, and I'll be like, oh my god, stop. Not in public, we can't do this here. It's always calling to me. Look at the size of this boy, Tiffany. She's huge. Either way, I'm very excited because I also haven't ever read a zombie book, I don't think. I do remember in high school I started reading World War Z. I think I probably got like 30 pages into it though. I never finished it. Yeah, I've never read a zombie book. If you have any recommendations for good zombie books, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know your recommendations. This is random. I bought this because of the cover. This is Tripping Arcadia by Kit Mayquist. I don't remember reading the synopsis when I bought this. I also did get this on sale. It says that it's a propulsive and atmospheric modern gothic filled to the brim with the splendor of the great Gatsby and all the secrets, lies, and darkness that opulence can hide. I love the kind of books that are like, rich people have it bad too, guys. I love that because I do love sympathizing with billionaires. That's a crazy thing to say. I don't know what this is about. Let me know if you've read this though. Let me know what you thought of it. Was it a mistake that I bought it? Please let me know. Thank you so much. This might be my favorite thing I bought. When I said that I was going apeshit, when I said that I was going feral, when I said that I was unwell, this is what I mean, okay? These are my favorite things, I think ever, that I've ever bought, period. And I need you to know that nothing will ever compare. Nothing will trump the joy that I feel when I look at them. Just so you know, I have Heaven Official's Blessing, Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3. These are these special editions. And listen, did I need them? Did I need them? Yes, I actually did. I think I actually did. Just like, look how beautiful they are, dude. Look how gorgeous. I think my favorite cover is the first one because hello. Look at that, Tiffany. Are you not fucking gagging? The only way that I'm ever going to freak out over a sprayed fucking edge in 2025 is if it looks like this. This is the only acceptable answer. Anything other than this is not even needed. I don't care. If they're gonna put art on the edge, it should look like this. Like, stop. Get out of here. Leave. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I can't. I have not read these books yet. I did start reading the first one. I think I got like 50 pages in, never finished it. I will though, because now I have these. Shut up. And then you think that's it? No, it doesn't end. It's not over. Let me show you. Each of them has these gorgeous, these gorgeous naked hardcovers that all have like a quote on the back of them. And then, bro, the end papers. The end papers are crazy. Literally, what I want to do with the rest of my life is sob over these novels, over these books, because they're so beautiful. I think the second book's end papers are my favorite, and maybe you'll understand when I show it to you, but this is the naked hardcover. And then the end paper. I could literally scream. I will scream, actually. Oh my God. He's so beautiful. I cannot. Finally, the first book has this. These are the end papers. I'm so happy I bought these books. I think original price, they're like $40 Canadian each, but I'm pretty sure I got most of them on sale. I think I got 2 of them on sale. But I'm not even mad, bro. I'm not even mad. I think I could literally die. Look at that. Tell me you're not inspired by that. Amanda Lamb also sent me this book from my Amazon wishlist. Love Immortal. From what I know, this is a gay vampire kind of novel. I think this vampire guy falls in love with this twink. Either way, thank you so much, Amanda. I'm so excited to read this. Although actually, now that I'm thinking about it, why is there a wolf in the background? What's going on there? Things are a little bit hectic in the Jordaline Reads house right now, today. I mean, all week, really, all month, because I'm resetting up my new library. I got new shelves and everything. So things are a little bit hectic. I was supposed to have another book here. I don't have it with me, but I did get it. Very, very kindly, Raw Dog Screaming Press sent me these 2 books. And then they also sent me the 4th horror, but I don't know where it is. My library is a mess. I'm not about to go searching for it, but I think this is part of like a series of like novellas, but this is Bleak Houses by Kate Maruyama, and then this one is Blood Cypress by Elizabeth Broadbent. But they did send me this one, and then I asked them for this one as well. These are 2, I think, separate stories. I'm not exactly sure what they're about, but they did also send me the 4th horror. That one was about a girl who accidentally releases Lilith, and Lilith is like huge big mad. I think our main character in that book is going to be part of the little train that brings the apocalypse. Thank you so much to Raw Dog for sending them to me. I really, really appreciate it. Haley Piper, my love. She sent me her newest book, which is coming out in August, and it's called A Game in Yellow. This seems like a freaky deaky horror kind of thing. Like, this seems like erotica plus horror. Me personally, I kind of need that always. Also kind of reminds me a little bit of The Hellbound Heart, which I've never read. I know, I'm a bad horror girl. I can't help it. But this seems freaky deaky. And the cover, dude, ugh. Thank you so much, Haley, for sending it to me. I really appreciate it. I also have The Unworthy by Agustina Bastarrica. This is her newest novel. This is like a cult kind of book about a woman who's very much indoctrinated in that cult. I did read it recently. I did a vlog where I read it. I will link it down below. Yeah, it's interesting. More horror. I have Black River Orchid by Chuck Wendig. I did also get this book on sale, which is why I bought it. I would never pay full price for this. And like, no offense, Chuck, no offense. But literally ever since this came out, I've heard no one say anything about it ever. So I wasn't about to spend full price, but I did spend half price. This is about a tree. That's all I know. A small town is transformed when 7 strange trees begin bearing magical apples in this new masterpiece of horror from the best-selling author of The Wanderers and the Book of Accidents. I still haven't read The Book of Accidents, even though that book came out 17 years ago or something, but I'll get to this eventually as well. Speaking of books that I'll get to eventually, we have The Violence by Delilah S. Dawson. Also got this on sale. Because again, I'm never going to spend full price on this. This isn't the kind of thing where I'm like, yeah, that's a 5-star read. This in my head maybe might be like a 3 to 4-star read. Literally watch me read this and have it be a 5-star. I think this book was on sale because it has like this weird thing. I can't tell if that's part of the book design or if that's some weirdo, freaky mold type shit. 3 generations of abused women must navigate their chilling new reality as a mysterious epidemic of violence sweeps the nation. So I feel like it's kind of like an apocalypse book. It's like everyone's killing each other, blah, you know what I mean? Scott very kindly gifted me these 2 books via my Amazon wishlist as well, and I'm so thankful. Thank you so much, Scott. This is The Exorcist House by Nick Roberts, and then he also got me Scareville, Monsters of Mount Hope. This is by John Ward. This, I think, is a middle grade novel. I've never read anything from John Ward, but I'm excited to. I also haven't read anything from Nick Roberts, but I do now own 2 of his books, this one and then Mean-Spirited. I feel as though Nick Roberts has like a very dedicated fan base. Let me know what you think of this book in particular. Thank you so much again, Scott. I really, really appreciate it. Another Dan May is Case File Compendium. I bought this because of the cover. I'm not even gonna lie to you, Tiffany. I bought it because of the cover. One of the main characters is like, ew, gay people are stupid and I hate them. But he's gonna be with a dude. It's literally a BL. Like, I did start reading this. I think I got like 2 chapters in. I also told myself I'm not gonna buy any more of them until I read this one. Because also there are other like Danmei that I'm interested in, but I literally have not finished a single one that I own. So I'm trying to be like, no, don't buy more until you've read the ones you have. Like, don't be crazy. But there's so many where I'm like, okay, that sounds really interesting though. Or the covers are gorgeous, like this one. What's kind of a bummer though, and I don't want to be rude, the art on the inside isn't as pretty. Let me show you. Okay, wait. Wait, maybe that's a bit too rude to say. The art isn't as impressive as this. Like, it's still impressive, but it's not super impressive. Is that rude to say? When I see the art, I'm not 100% sold. Anyway, I did buy this. I also don't know what it's about. I think it's about a doctor. I don't know. Finally, the last book of this book haul is The Warden. I also bought the second book, Necrobane, but I don't have it with me for some reason, so I'll just put the cover here. But this is also something that I've read recently that I'm obsessed with, literally love. Can't wait to read the second book because it was so good. This is about a girl who starts a job as a warden in this small town. It's like in the middle of nowhere. She starts and everyone's kind of like, you're a woman, we don't trust you because you're also like a necromancer. It kind of has the vibe of like a cozy fantasy, also maybe like a little bit like a RPG, and I really liked it. Also, it's gay. And I love that. This one, and then I also have the second one in hardcover, but I don't know where it is right now because everything's a mess. So fun. Tiffany, my friends, my family, my familia. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let me know what you thought of this video. If you like or dislike this kind of format of like things going a bit more faster, let me know. Yeah, let me know down below if you've read any of these books, what you thought of them. I would love to know your opinions. Please tell me, please. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to hit subscribe because we talk about spooky shit, talk about creepy shit, we talk about heaven officials blessing and shit. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you again to Craftsy for sponsoring this video. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. I'll see you later, Tiffany. Have a good day. You're gorgeous. Bye.